successful weeks of your magical education at the Strixhaven Academy, or
the patriarchy.
Jake, could you tilt the camera up a little bit?
No.
we are the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, and I guess it's my turn to do Strixhaven, even though we're all here. I guess everyone just really likes Strixhaven.
It'll be our first time all being together.
That can be the only possible reason that everyone loves my game that much that you forced me to do it. I will hear no other reasons.
Just let him have it, Margaret. It's fine.
Hey, and thanks to Rackelman for subscribing to us on Twitch for 11 months.
Oh my god,
Hey.
that's
Thanks,
awesome.
I mean, he's by far my favorite Aussie, for sure.
Hundo P, way better than
If any other Australian wants to vie for that position, they are not trying at
That's true. Hugh Jackman hasn't done for
all.
this.
I know. And I've sent him several requests for him to obsess about me. And he just refuses.
Nothing. Yeah.
Him and Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman sent me a cease and desist, which is kind of obsessed with me, but
That's return mail. That counts.
You heard it here first.
about my Nicole Kidman restraining order.
And you'll hear it nowhere else. That's exclusive content.
Are you kidding, man?
Nicole Kidman's not giving you that.
You didn't even have to pay for it.
True. I gave it away for free. I should have put that as a Patreon video. The deal with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Nicole Kidman?
Airline food. What's up with that?
Now, usually, this is where I would hand it over to Helena to give us a detailed recap of what happened last time. But,
I'll do it as dream.
are you sure? Do you remember the
Things
details?
happened. People screamed.
Thanks for that.
There's merch idea in there
That
somewhere.
was amazing.
Things happened.
Everyone pay attention to me.
Oh, we gotta love it.
So last episode, when you guys got back from Osrin, we were introduced to Kaim, I think, for the first time.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah,
What's your name?
ignore us.
Oh, kind of.
So Zindi.
I'm still Cindy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
They're
right.
all characters we've played before.
See, that's the problem with all of us being at the table. As wonderful as it is, we're like used to having like one or two absent. So we're like, wait, which game are we playing?
Anyway, so in last episodes, you guys had a practice game with Gnome, whose name is Rosie something.
Yeah.
Rosie was prelims.
Um,
I can't read my own handwriting.
and that's we decided. I think that's your third cousin, Gimble.
Yeah, second cousin.
Uh,
I have a note next to her name, and my note just says, fuck her.
Oh yeah, you didn't like her. You decided she was gonna be your rival.
That's right.
But she's my friend. Well, my relative. I mean, we're a close family. We probably lived under the same roof at one time or another.
or at least babysit.
But how close is close enough?
Oh, can you imagine having to babysit your kids for 40 years? Oh, man.
I'm sure that it's like people where like, you know, when they're 13 or 14, you don't have to do that
So in the
anymore.
20s, 30s.
I don't think we mature that slowly. I'm just old-fashioned.
It's always been really confusing about fantasy races, like elves, like you're 130 before you leave the house, and it's like, okay, but what did you do? Like, you have the same stats as like all other, like humans leave the house at 14, because that's like the starting age for humans, like you add your class modifier on top of it. So like a 14-year-old human and 100+ something elf are like the same maturity level.
What did you do for those 100 years?
Who knows?
Afterward.
You're sitting in a pod collecting your memories from dreams.
But anyway, so you guys had your first Mage Tower practice session. I think somebody found a magical cloak. I don't remember who found it, but
I think Dream did.
I think Dream did, yeah.
Dream, did we find a magical cloak?
Let me check my notes.
Not me.
and then
We are very prepared, and we talked about all of this beforehand.
We are amazing.
If you see me in the chair, it means something has gone wrong.
Oh no.
And then you guys got attacked by a blue slod, which you murdered. You found pieces of the chitin you've been finding everywhere in claw marks inside of its skin.
I've got an Ioun Stone of Awareness?
From somewhere.
Yeah.
No, that was the very first adventure.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because you had to fix it. Remember, you found the broken
Yes.
ones.
How do you spell that?
So what?
Never mind.
IOUN.
No, the blue slot.
Blue slot.
Salad with the L moved.
I do not think it was me.
SLAAD. I do not have the cloak on my side, so I don't think it was me either.
Oh,
And then you guys took your second exam, which I believe everybody passed.
Mm-hmm.
flying colors.
Zindy, you didn't even take it. So.
Don't worry about me.
And then after the exam, you guys were all stressed out, and you got invited to a sick skating competition in an empty pond. Then after somebody won that one,
Didn't
Was it
I win? Or I
me?
got second.
remember? See, the details I can't remember, but you guys were in a skate competition. I know one of the characters won. I just don't remember which one did.
I was cheering from the sidelines, I know.
And then you, one of the wands summoned a Galabdur, which is a kind of like stone golem kind of thing that attacked the tavern, whose name is
The fire joke.
Yeah, fire
no,
jolt.
it's the Bows End Tavern. It's where
And the
you.
fire jolt is where I went.
Oh. Got it.
You guys defeated the Galabdur, and I believe that's where we ended, because you guys investigated the wand but did not find the clues. on the
That's
wand.
Oh, clues.
Yes.
What time of day
Blue's
is it?
not here.
Hmm?
Blue?
Who's blue? Oh. Anyway, so we're going to open up at the Fire Jolt Cafe. One other thing, after your second scrivening and symbology exam, the professor, whose name I can look up right here, Professor Blackstone, asked you to get a book for him that he hasn't had time to go and get.
I was fine with them, yeah. Hold on.
And so you guys said you were going to do that, so we're going to open up the morning of that.
Okay.
So it is a morning where you guys don't have classes, and you guys are just waiting for Zindy to get out of work at the Fire Jolt Cafe. So Zindy should actually be over here, breaking the espresso machine.
Hey, I'm doing a lot better now. I've learned that the knobs don't need to be forced all the way in.
Cindy, is there any more espresso? Can I have some a little bit more espresso? Just like one more cup.
I think I've got to cut you off.
Why? What do we have to cut
I'll
me off?
walk over and just like try and stop you.
You
You're
just feel like,
vibrating.
Mina
What?
hands you the soberification wand.
Oh, thank you. I'll use it. Now hand it
He's
back.
been
Thank you, Mina.
up for 3 days.
I forget that he has that much energy.
You'd think he would turn into a puddle.
yeah. What did I miss? Did I miss the final?
Rise. Can he like reabsorb that?
Recycling.
I don't know. I've
I
never
don't-
actually known a water genasi before, kind.
I don't want to take that comment to its conclusion, so I'm going to ask a question. Have I had time to fix the Ioun Stone by this point, or okay? I don't think this is. I don't think I'm really necessarily the best holder of this, so I would offer it to one of you two.
What does it do?
What is it?
From what I can tell, you can't be surprised.
I could probably use that. A lot of things surprise me.
I mean, it makes sense to give it to the guy who turns into bears.
Boo! See, he wasn't surprised.
And then, okay, so I will. When you have some time, focus on that for an hour, and toss it up in the air.
I find it easiest if you keep it in your mouth while you're attuning, because then you can go about your day with your hands free. It's like this big. It's very small. It's like a marble.
Oh, the way Coulter handed it to me, I thought.
He has very small hands.
It's like a pool ball thing.
Can I? So and then if I see it, Cindy sees it. It's like
She's so big.
that would get lost in my bag.
Or your hair.
Definitely in my hair.
My hair's so big it's full of iron stones.
Hold on.
And that's how we got our second one.
Shakes her hair and a bunch of stuff falls down.
My pencil! I'm looking for that.
Oh.
Is that rat?
No.
It's true.
So
Pulling
What
up
is
my
it?
to-do list.
that I can't be surprised.
Yeah.
Yes.
Iron stone of.
If you're on
If you
D&D
look at it,
Beyond,
it'll be in the book.
yeah, if you're on D&D Beyond, you can't just add it to your inventory. IOUN
Okay.
and then of awareness.
Looking at the list of things that we haven't done, book, and finding time to study.
That's true.
I've been studying. Has everybody been studying?
Well, I mean,
100%.
on my breaks between my shifts, I try to, but usually I'm just cleaning up glass.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I'm sure that Drasimir, she starts blushing, wouldn't mind helping me. Okay, turn around.
Well, I'm sure they'd love to help you.
Have you not found her mending yet?
I can't just teach her a spell.
I mean, it could take a year, but
All right, that's your job
to-do list.
then.
Find scroll of mending.
Yeah, I sure am gonna teach her that. I don't know how to do that.
You have other phenomenally useful talents, dear.
Where are you guys gonna find that book if the professor can't even find it?
It's a book. It should be in the library.
I just assumed that he didn't have time to find it.
Oh, I guess that makes sense too.
Well, now I'm concerned.
I mean, just saying, if it's just somewhere in the biblioplex, you can just put in an order for it and they bring it to your classroom.
Side item. Put in order at Biblio. I like to think that it kind of functions like a Word document, so we can just move the other ones down to add a side item for it.
It's just that cell phone scroll you have,
Yeah.
where you just kind of like roll it up a certain amount of times and it opens different apps.
Call the scroll phone?
I don't know if we'd have a concept for a phone. It's a cellular scroll.
Now I'm stuck
Those
on, okay,
things are
what
all
would
tied
I...
together.
Like, what? Back and forth.
It's an immutable tablet.
Couldn't
Lovely.
Drasimir just find it for us?
Well, that's who I was going to put the order into.
Okay.
Don't
he's
you
not too
also
busy.
work there?
Yeah.
Yes.
But this is personal. We can't mix personal and business.
Listen.
Can't mix business
Wait.
and pleasure.
Are you the lackadaisical Larry that all the biblioplex students talk about?
And I'll go over and
Are
I'll
you
start
talking-
elbowing Mina.
Are you talking about the one from the gossip column?
No, it's the one that always shows up seconds late and is often running off to do things that should be getting done and uses mage hand to put books away.
Yes. Clever little alliteration. I can't reach those shelves.
Being resourceful.
Look, I can either use Mage Hand or Fly.
I mean, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I mean, I got Cindy to work here, so I can just kind of hang out.
So
Huh?
you're lackadaisical Aries. And I just want to say that every time that I've left there, it's been for a very good reason.
Zindy, F6 is still waiting on that cappuccino.
Oh, I'll be right back. And then she has a thought from that overhearing that conversation, and she's gonna use Mage Hand to make the cappuccino.
It's much more dexterous.
Damn it!
Oh, I'm just thinking that'd be really funny.
Right.
Like,
I'm like, wait,
Whatever you do, Zindy, don't lose your concentration.
huh?
Concentration spell.
To make it make a cappuccino, you should probably concentrate.
I'm fine. The burns are minor.
find
okay.
scroll of unseen servant.
She hands you one of the lesser restoration patches.
Thank you. No, I'm off making cappuccino.
Okay, so book.
Well, we'll just fast forward to the end of Zindy's shift.
Done.
Throughout Zindy's shift, can I be casting Druidcraft to make it smell like coffee's burnt?
If you want Mina to get involved, you may do that, yes.
Can I?
Uh-oh.
This is maybe too meta, but can I just roll perception to see if I notice him doing that, or Arcana, so that I can prestidigitate it to smell better? Just like a constant little cantrip battle happening across
Just,
the bar.
Perception, sleight of hand.
Just
Let it roll.
not the whole time, just one.
Sure.
Just one good like.
I mean, if you put it on Zindy, everything Zindy smelled would be burnt coffee.
So is it meant for me or like store?
Just on Zindy.
Aw. Why do I gotta smell like your
No.
coffee?
You're being bullied. I don't appreciate
7.
it.
16. You want to know how much I have plus to that? 0.
I'm just like. I wonder.
Well, it's because I cut him off earlier. That's why. No more
I would tell her.
I know, but it's not nice. She's already being scammed.
So are you hiding that
Being
you're doing
scammed?
that?
What?
Are you hiding that you're doing that?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going back behind him and prestidigitating. It smells like burnt coffee.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Son of a bitch.
I stop and I go, she's being scammed?
Mia's relaxadaisical Larry.
Most of also my
Four.
best friends.
4.
There's 2 of my d20s right there.
I go,
Hold on.
now I feel bad.
Mina locks eyes with you.
And also her protector.
Yeah.
At least that counts for something, right?
I don't-
Sorry.
Did I leave a burner?
Stop.
So you stop the spell?
Yeah.
Let me just finish washing this up and I'll be out in a second.
Stressed off my own. Just trying to.
I ducked down to go back into the kitchen.
I
To go
learned catapult, and you work in a place with lots of knives.
That's such a good idea. Hey. Get your catapult.
People do not add that to the list.
Catapult. That would make life at home so much easier. Yes! Pulls out a notebook.
Imagine. Oh,
Look at the time.
Nothing's written.
Look at the time. The Fire Jolt Cafe is closed to your group specifically.
Right, hold on. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'll sling my satchel over my shoulder. And I'll head
Plex.
over to the biblioplex.
I know, it's so hard not to say bibliotech.
Biblioteca.
Donde está?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Turn order.
I do like this map.
I am not going to place you on this map as nothing really happens here. But
Spoilers.
no, I mean on this level. There's other maps.
Yeah, we have to get to level 6 for something to happen on this map.
Cindy,
Yes?
would you put in a request for this book?
Okay. Oh, that's right. Sure. I'll go up to the desk. Is anyone working?
Trying to figure out exactly where the desk is. I think you go up to one of the Cogwork archives.
Okay. So I'll go up to, well, where does, just probably where I normally would see Drazimir and,
Well, he would be
Is he
down
working?
in like he would be up in the stacks
Okay.
right now.
okay, no worries. Then if anyone else is working, I would ask or try and put it
You
in.
could
Is there an
ask.
automated system?
Yeah, one of the Cogwork archivists.
Okay. So then I will go up to the Cogwork archivist, and is there like a slip of paper that I need to fill out, or can I just hand them what I've given them, or does it a verbal command? What would I know? Ooh, very cool.
Schmancy.
I like it.
For those who can't reach the top
I'm just supposed to hand it to them?
Have one with you at all times.
Cool.
I'm looking for this book.
What is the name of the book?
The name of the book is insert name of book here.
You are looking for Wheel or Woe, an interpretive sketch.
I'm looking for Wheel or Woe, an interpretive stitch. Oh,
Sketch.
sketch.
It has not been returned to the proper place.
Oh, okay. Who put it in the wrong place?
Information not known.
Who last checked it out?
Information not known.
When was it last seen?
3 seasons.
Whoa.
Last known location was the Scriptorium. The Scriptoria Collections.
Clarification. It was returned?
Unknown.
Shoot.
It is not in its proper place.
You would think with all magic here, they would tracking system.
If books are returned to the correct place, that is why we are so stringent with who we hire.
That's true. And I mean, yeah.
Do you have genitals?
I am unsure. Would you like to check?
No, thank you.
I'm not. Now I'm thinking about if they have genitals or not.
We can ask Drasmir. He might know more.
And I turn really bright red.
Yes, Drasmir is quite knowledgeable as to our functions and anatomy. You should ask him about genitals.
I
Thought we were
sleep off.
talking about books. Now we're going to talk to Drazimir about his genitalia?
No, about their genitalia.
About their genitalia. Okay.
Yes.
Then why did Cindy turn red and leave when the thought of Drazimir's genitalia came up?
He was thinking of his and hers.
Ah. Mating habits. Is it mating season?
Generally speaking, in the society that you have entered into, there is not a season.
How
Yeah,
wonderful.
There's a small clockwork underneath Kime, just mopping constantly.
Yes.
No specific season. 3-4-all.
The little automaton like shakes its mop at you, and the archivist goes, "The janitorial automaton wishes for you to go outside and dry yourself before coming back in."
Wait, is Kime always wet?
You're a water genocide.
I don't know. Are you?
I
That's a
didn't
bit
think
personal,
so.
isn't it?
I mean, hearing that it's always mating season a little bit, yeah, but
Dras!
If you are seeking Drasmir, he has requested the day off.
Oh,
Fair.
That doesn't sound like him.
Doesn't sound like him. But he works hard. He deserves it.
I'm worried he's in danger.
from behind one of the stacks or something a little farther off. I'm like, wait, Drazimir's not here?
Not currently, no. He has taken the day off.
And Dream fears he's in danger.
Oh. Well, we must go to him right away.
Where's the scriptorium? Out of character?
In the basement.
In the basement? Maybe we can just make a quick loop and then go to the door.
Okay. Oh, I do have unseen servant.
I don't have it. But Miss Messy maid over here does.
I'm sure there's a rule about using unseen servants to do your job.
Whatever.
What are they for?
I just picture an unseen servant walking around, just humming, "I'm a fool to do your dirty work."
I think they can speak.
Just humming it to the
All right, I want to. Can I send a message to Drasmir?
servant.
I'd like to send a message to Drasmir.
The message cantrip?
Yes,
That has to be within 150 feet for that.
120 feet.
Okay.
So I'm still gonna try.
Even less.
I'm still trying. I don't care.
Okay. Which direction are you sending it in?
turning in a circle and
Yep. Well, I'm gonna point towards where I believe his dormitory is.
Which is way more than 120 feet away.
Shit. Never mind that.
Because he's a Quandrix student, so that's like,
Oh, that's right. He's in.
yeah.
that's my territory.
You guys are in Central Campus right now.
Okay, never mind.
I got those. Can you just send one of those bird things that the
Oh.
teachers are so flippant about sending?
But that costs money, doesn't it? I mean, it's resources or something. I just.
How much would it cost to send one?
You'd have to have one. They sell them at the school store.
How far away is that?
It's in the Peopleplex.
Oh, perfect.
Go
to
into the store.
It's right here.
Yay.
I will. How much are they?
No. But she said they were like 100 or something.
Much is
100 gold?
She said they were expensive.
What's
Which
it
was
called again?
Could I get one and put it on like my diplomatic tab?
Yeah, I'm working my way through school, so I have no.
I was just gonna put one.
Paper bird.
Paper bird.
How literal.
They sell them for 100 gold pieces.
Oh gosh.
100? They had single use.
Okay, maybe we'll just go back
Single
to them
use.
telling you, college is a ripoff. A fucking scam.
The rampant elitism is also a bummer.
I mean, it literally travels any distance to deliver a message.
To okay, but can you specify to the person?
Yeah, it travels. It does not have like a limit of how far it can. As long as the recipient is on the same plane of existence,
It will get to them.
it will
But
get
it's
to them.
basically like a single use of sending then.
Yeah, which is 100 gold pieces is still like that's a second level spell scroll, and sending's higher than that.
But like, I'll have sending forever.
We're
Right,
sending
like,
that.
for,
The lady at the counter is like, she puts a sending scroll 700.
I will get one at home, thank you.
We'll talk. Thank you. We'll talk to him later.
I apologize. I realize you don't set the prices. I didn't mean to be rude with you. I was just flabbergasted. I know it's not your fault, so I apologize if it came off that I was frustrated with any of your performance whatsoever. You're doing a wonderful job here. The school store is absolutely amazing.
That sounded like me.
Would you like a paperclip? They're free.
Oh, no, thank you.
I would love a paperclip.
50 gold. I'm just kidding.
I steal a paperclip.
And I'll clip some of my hair.
Don't lose it.
Okay.
Going down to the scriptorium. Or up?
It's down. in
Down
the basement.
basement, I think.
These staircases are very confusing.
Where, if I were a book, well, I'm already where I would be.
In the library.
Exactly.
Or in a backpack.
Or perhaps in the scriptorium.
As you make your way down the winding staircase, the passage's gloom gives way to warm light. The room before you is spacious and comfortable, with gleaming bookcases, wide tables, luxurious chairs, an inviting lounge, and a hearth. Oil paintings of breathtaking landscapes and heroic spellcasters line the walls, and an antique spherical astrolabes are proudly displayed along the northern wall.
Oh, this always feels like home.
Okay, do we know what this book looks like? Or do we just have a title? Because at least if we know what it looks like, that we can look for like the spine or the color.
Cindy? You hear Drasimir call out. Is
Oh.
that you?
Oh, yes, Dresby, are you
Don't
okay?
come in here.
Are you in danger?
No, not in danger. Just stay at the staircase, and you hear a lot of rustling.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over.
Oh yeah.
Just around.
As soon as you
And you
think
start walking up, and he instinctively casts Vortex Warp on you and warps you back to the staircase.
was you both of us? Because as soon as he's like, "Don't come back here," I'm fucking going.
Counterspell.
You're gonna counterspell?
Yes. All I know was the spell's coming at me.
Just stay over there.
Okay, your tone was concerning, and
Wait,
then
why?
you cast
Does
a
that start
spell
with-
at me.
Yes, darkness. And you just hear more rustling of papers.
Is anyone else in here?
He's been possessed. We should kill him now.
No.
Nothing like that. No.
Are you mating?
Prove you're still you.
And then the darkness fades, and Drasimir is gone.
Oh shoot! We were gonna ask for help.
Was he mating?
No,
Oh, I don't
think it's
understand
really-
why.
Cindy gets really red at the idea of
he was.
in meeting and then
I
sad.
think he was alone.
Okay.
Didn't hear
Really?
anybody
I mean,
else.
we've all done that.
You think so?
It seemed like it. I only got a brief glimpse.
I hope he doesn't have any family
He
members
appeared to be
being
alone.
held hostage.
Cindy gets very concerned with Dream's statement.
There's no shame in a self-mate.
Is that a noise that we can hear?
No. It's just a noise from me.
That's a GM noise. Like,
Philip sticks up your backpack and shoots daggers at you. About how inappropriate that statement was.
Why was it inappropriate? There's no...
You wound yourself way more than you need to. Slowly put it back down into the bag.
Sure, daggers is the only thing he's shooting.
Okay.
let's see.
Well, Drasimir clearly does not want to be found right now, so we can revisit that. Book.
Does he? Maybe he just doesn't want to see me.
I don't want to hesitate a venture in a wrong direction or get you excited or anything.
Mm.
But I feel like he's being very secretive and taking time off work. It more than likely has something to do with you.
That's very unhelpful.
I can't imagine another reason for him to take any time off work. The only thing that I know that is more important to him than this job and working with it, books, is there.
Maybe we should just like let him have some privacy.
Maybe he has an infectious disease.
I'm just saying I don't think there's a reason to worry.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. If there's no reason to worry.
He probably didn't want Cindy seeing a surprise or something.
It's valid.
Oh.
I rushed over to where he was and see if he left anything.
That would,
Again, I don't want to get your hopes up.
Make an investigation check.
that would make sense if he has feelings for her.
Oh, God, I knew that I shouldn't have said something.
Look, I'm just here to learn all I can.
No, 11.
If you find anything, do not tell him.
11.
He's never going to forgive me.
You find his favorite quill that had rolled under the table.
Should we sniff it?
Do you
No,
want,
just like
rubbing
rubbing
Oh.
together. It's her face.
dear? Do you want to be alone now?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna tuck it away in my satchel. We have a book to find. I'll look at the top shelves. I immediately start turning to the nearest bookshelf and start looking.
I'll take the bottom shelf.
I'll take another shelf.
I'll take another shelf.
Do we know what the book looks like?
No. And it's not where it's supposed to be.
I like look at 3 titles and then I see one I want to read. So I
Yennefer and the Giant.
classic.
This
The Shiver.
this feels inefficient.
I agree, and then I'm gonna like flop down on the couch.
Who else would know where this book is? Who else could we ask? Employ?
Well, the one that just cast a spell directly at me and darkness, and then vanished.
He's the only one?
If the robots don't know,
They said it was in the wrong place, which means it could have been misplaced anywhere. But the
Well-
last place that it was here.
can I roll? Would it be investigation or perception to see if anything else seems out of place?
Nothing seems out of place, no. But you could take an hour looking through the bookshelves, and then anyone who does that can make an investigation check.
Are any of those
Yeah,
robots
I'll do
down
it.
here?
They can't get down the stairs. They have
Oh.
real feet.
Did we ask who checked it out last?
He did not.
Unknown.
Okay.
So, what is the hierarchy of beings that run this library? Like, is there someone above those cogwheels?
If the cogwheels can't find them, you just have to like physically look for them.
Can I roll like Arcana or History to see if I know anything about the book as to why somebody would want it? Like, it just seems weird that it's
Or,
just gone.
What it's
Mhm.
related to, so we can look in like the area where it might be.
Have like sections for these bookshelves, so I'm not really sure how they do it.
Okay.
But I don't even know what the book is about, so no, you can't.
And it's called Wheel and Woe, right?
Real
I
and
assume it's
woe.
about the spell.
Yeah,
Or
but I'm just saying, like, I
Divination.
don't know
Like
what the book's
divination.
about. It just gives me the title, so
Okay.
Isn't that where we usually make it up?
usually, but like, I don't want to like. I'm being very clear because like I don't want you to be like me make up something and then you like follow that.
Red herring. Yeah.
What you can do is you spend an hour looking for the book and make an investigation.
Let's
check.
do that.
Can we all participate? If we want
Whoever spends an hour looking for the book.
That's up.
On the
Spelling,
couch.
guys.
No, guidance you
to?
can fuck.
It's a concentration.
I forgot it was one person.
Well, I got a dirty 20.
Uh,
I would guide
I
you
got
through.
an 8.
Never mind.
18.
Sorry.
17.
17.
Yes.
Who'd you give guidance
It
to?
would be him
Okay.
because he's the smart one. But
And I have a +7 to investigation.
Oh.
Sorry, that is that's a 10.
10.
Your dreams just
Yeah,
reading
one.
that.
So Zindi.
Yeah.
You actually find a book, a tome about magical creatures, penned by Eric Quenthorne.
Ooh.
Okay.
That looks promising. If you wish to look at that.
I would.
You guys had come to the library on several occasions looking for, information on the chitin you guys keep finding. You've never seen this tome before. Though.
What's it called again?
It does not have it's just a tome about magical creatures penned by Eric Quenthorne. And then time you find Wheel or Woe, an interpretive sketch
Yay.
behind another book. So somebody had just put a book away wrong and pushed that book behind it.
lazy bitches.
Gimbal, what book were we looking for?
Wheel and Woe, an interpretive sketch.
Found it.
Gimbal just comes up like covered in dust bunnies. Oh,
It was on the shelf, but pushed back by another book.
They really need to find out a way to get the automatons down here.
Or just like a tracking system.
Well, that's just it. If it hadn't been pushed back behind another book, they would have been able to track it. But somebody had pushed it.
Right, but you would think that
Offensive.
like a place with this much magic would be able to like put a spell on the books and be like, this book is here, or it's not within 100 feet of like this area.
And
We
you
have a
think,
suggestion box.
and you think a
Oh, I'm
man.
sleeping right now.
Oh,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What's it about?
Yes,
Is it anything weird?
What? I'm sorry.
Nope,
Oh,
you're
no.
good. Oh, good. I'm glad you found it. I found this one. Tome of Magical Creatures. Looks interesting. I mean, definitely not Wheel and Woe. But I wonder if I can check this one out.
is there anything weird about the book, or is it just straight up that
It's
about
written.
Wheel and
It's
Woe?
written by an old administrator of Strixhaven.
Of
It's a
Michael
tome
or
of. It's a tome of magical creatures of creatures native to this area around when he was the headmaster of Strixhaven.
Let's take this to the professor and check that out.
Do you think someone was hiding it intentionally?
It'll look.
I don't think so.
Someone who knew the tracking system?
or maybe they wanted to take it out for themselves without letting anybody know. Do you think they wanted to steal it later?
That could be.
We could steal it right now if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that because we're not.
We're not gonna do that.
Just not. You're good.
Okay. You just can't be too
I mean, don't
safe.
steal things still.
I don't.
There is a
I just
a
hear
groan
political
echoes
things.
through the quiet room, like metal grinding upon metal. You spot movement from the largest astrolabe along the north wall as the device's overlapping copper rings become lashing, barbed tentacles. And you think you're asleep?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right, that'll be initiative. Go ahead and take disadvantage on that, buddy.
Who's Steve?
That's how I'm gonna wake you up because it'll piss you off.
Oh wow!
Nice on you.
Fuck me.
Thanks. You want to see what I was just looking at?
And I saw. Oh shit. Right.
I got 2 beams, baby. 2 beams in my Eldritch.
She's got 2
Nice.
beams. One for the crit, one for the
I
sword.
got 2 on it.
That's not the actual lyric. I know that.
I got beams. They're multiplied. Lose.
That power.
Actually, what's your initiative?
5.
It's not electrifying. It's force based.
Dream rate?
22.
22.
Nice.
I got a nat 20.
Awesome.
Kind.
15.
I think you got a good roll.
No, I just rolled 3 13s in a row on 3 different d20s, and they had landed next to each other.
13.
That would be like a winner in a slot machine.
Exactly. I could have just
19.
19. Jesus, girl.
This is going to be a girl power combat.
I think so.
Right. With it unfurling, it is now Dream's turn.
Okay, so I'm seeing tentacles coming out of the ground.
No, it's an astrolabe is kind of like
Thank
a.
you. What the fuck is that?
I don't know if I have a picture of it.
Astrolabe. Sounds like a labia.
So you know like what they use in like star charts, like navigational.
It's like basically a globe, but it's made out of rings that you spin.
Oh,
To find different positions.
okay.
So it's like
Oh, that was already here.
Yeah.
It was already
The
here, and
tentacles
it's
are coming out
now
like that.
It's
formed
transformed.
into like a tentacled creature.
Wow. Okay. Hex. Suffer. Oh, interesting.
that's what I
And
imagine.
then 2 beams to the kisser.
What's his name?
If it has kissers, which it maybe
My
does.
road answer. Yeah,
So that's going to be Eldritch Blast plus 6. That's going to be 21 and 17 to hit. Oh, they're D10s now, baby.
Let's do that.
Hey,
My
baby.
damage dice.
For
Eldritch Blast.
it's always D10.
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just happy.
Oh. I was just like, wait, what do you mean?
I had first picked up D6s, I guess.
Oh,
and
because you're
that's what-
hexed.
Maybe.
Your hex
Maybe.
does D6, yeah.
Did those two
Do that damage.
Yeah, it hits. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's gonna be 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 5, 18, plus 4, 22, plus 5, 27.
20.
How much?
27.
27.
Jesus.
He's finger blasting the fuck out of that thing.
Hex.
Ooh.
Zindy.
All right. Where am I? I'd like to get onto the other side of. Who am I next to, Kind?
Not on the table?
Not on the table, please.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'm going to. Apparently, I have burning hands here too. So burning hands it is.
5, 10, 15. You have to step there.
Let's do it.
And is that a good idea?
No, because it probably has a reach.
Well, no, I just mean, like, is it a good idea to.
Books. Oh no. Okay, never mind. No burning hands. Magic missile then. Let's do a magic missile.
Magic missile.
And then cast it. That way it just takes it off of there. Okay. And then 1d4 plus 1. And that's 3 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you put a condition on me?
No.
Okay.
Did you put a condition?
Yeah, you're asleep.
Oh, your sleep condition, yeah, maybe.
7, 9.
No, but there was like for
Plus
some reason I had a
3?
condition.
12.
Well,
12 damage.
But it doesn't say what condition.
Oh, it was the restrained. No, I'm thinking that's from
With a slot, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
And then I will back up 2 to be on that.
2.
Yeah. There we go.
time.
Will you describe to me what is happening with the creature? Is it still
Flailing about and looking at your sleeping companion.
are there still metal pieces of it?
Oh,
Technically,
that word
no.
you said.
Okay. 'cause
They
you
don't
said
do
it
a great
was-
job of describing what this thing is supposed to look like, but I am treating it kind of like a mimic that isn't a mimic. So that's what
Okay.
you're looking at. It's like
So-
it was in the shape of that thing, but it is now a creature.
Okay, because my brain was like, there's tentacles coming through and around the metal rings. So never mind. I was gonna cast heat metal.
Nice creative thinking.
Thank you. Oh, what is that spell? That's really neat. We'll save that for later.
Read your spells.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost. Blue white light streaks towards a creature within range. Yep. Does a 13 hit?
And no.
Well, I guess that's my turn.
Kibble.
Can it make an intelligence saving throw, please?
No.
Oh, good.
Uh, 5 or -2?
Either. Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
You know how it rolls with like advantage?
Yeah.
5 or -2.
Oh!
The devil
Okay.
thunder.
That's gonna take 18 18 real fun damage. 18 psychic damage, please.
Okay.
And it cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn. And on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the three.
You're really like harshing my mellow, but
Yeah,
I wanted to
Gimbal,
attack sleeping buddy.
Gimbal saw it starting to turn towards Sleeping Buddy, and it was like, and like a long whip of psychic purpley black energy comes streaming out in the form of an ink thing and slaps one of its tentacles.
Okay.
And then, because I jumped to do that, I'm back behind the table looking at it through the lens.
I like it.
So it scuttles on over to you and gets on the table and starts thrashing about, but it can't attack any of you. Nishazi, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Maybe you wake up.
No one said anything.
I yelled at the start of the battle.
Perception.
Weird, they were both nat 20s.
16.
16.
His perception's that bad, huh?
You do not wake up.
Heavy sleeper, that one.
Yeah.
Yay! Not Shazi!
Green Wraith, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm right next to it, right? It's on the
Mhm.
table. Okay, so I cast Primal Savagery, grew long claws and teeth,
Nice.
and I'm gonna take a swipe. That's gonna be plus 6, 25.
That'll hit.
And be 5, 6, 7, 7 damage. Oh, that's better.
That was with your hex.
Yeah,
Are you moving away? Or
I got
anything?
2 2s in the. I would take attack of opportunity right now. I will stay here.
Zindi.
All right. We're going for Shocking Grasp since it's right in front of me. Oh.
Does 12 hit?
Nope.
Shit.
Time?
I want to try and touch it. And I'm like,
You go to touch it and a mouth opens up at that spot where you're about to touch. And it like starts vomiting a little bit. And you're just like, oh no. No.
no.
Okay. Couple points of clarity. What's on the table that it's now sitting on top of?
Good table.
And you
There's
go,
no metal.
There's no metal.
It's a joindered table.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Stupid dovetail joints. How
I know what that means.
far is Nishazi?
Didn't you just
60.
do the...
60 feet.
Somebody did an arrow.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Can we bend a spell's rules for comedic effect?
What are you trying to do?
I just want to cast Gust and get the couch to tip over and dump Z out so he wakes up.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's only 30 feet, right?
It is only 30 feet.
Do you have Create Water?
Oh, I do.
You could dump 10 gallons of water on top of him.
Nice.
I'm going to do that. Is Create Water a bonus action?
Counter spell. No, I'm
I
joking.
think it's a first level spell. It's an action.
As an action. I think I get it. I mean,
From being a water genasi. That's
Yeah.
why I asked.
yeah. Spells. Yeah. Create or destroy water, first level. Or shape water doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna cast Create Water above Nishazi.
Nishazi, make a con save.
Let's see if you drown.
That's not 20.
You do not wake up pissed, but you do wake up.
We got a thing!
What the fuck? As Gimbal cries out, the books!
Well, there was actually no books over there.
Thank goodness.
They didn't know that?
I did know that. I do that, and then there's nothing really else I can do.
You could run away from it.
Wouldn't it get an attack of
Nope,
opportunity?
it doesn't have reaction.
Not
Doesn't have
anymore.
reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. She did not shocking grasp it.
I did
I
not.
touched his
Oh,
mind
yeah.
with it.
Mine.
I am gonna jump
Right.
back 10 feet to the bookshelf, or 5 feet to the bookshelf, however much it is.
Sorry, Hank.
Yeah. Fire tongue.
Gimbal.
No, just in front of it.
That
was a weird sound.
I will. It was a weird sound. I am going to take. I'm going to move back to like the other side of this table here. And then I'm going to toll the dead it.
All right, so it makes what kind of save?
Wisdom save, please.
14.
Fails. 18 damage.
Okie dokie. Is that it for you?
Yeah. Gimbal scrambling under the table, turning back and going.
Zingy.
I think Dream is before me.
No,
Or wait, you're doing
I'm
something.
attacked.
No, why?
Does it 22 hit you?
No. Yes, it does.
All right.
Silver barbs.
Silver bombs.
Okay, there's a 19 hit you.
Yes.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Okay, Xindi, you also get advantage on your next attack roll.
And then somebody wants to silvery barbs this attack.
Okay.
Does a nat 20 hit you, Dream?
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
All right. Does a 16 hit you, Dream? All right. That will be 28 slashing damage. Gee.
You have advantage on your next attack. Wait. Yeah.
All right. Sopping wet. Nishazi, it is your turn.
I'm going to say
If he had not silvery barbed that, it would have done 64 damage.
I'm down.
It would have killed Cindy.
Firebolt?
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Bring it.
Should've done-
21?
Yeah, I'll hit.
$14 damage. Yeah! What the fuck was that?
A tentacle monster that came out of an astrolabe.
I'm bleeding
Kite,
profusely.
Kite.
Am I still asleep?
No, you're awake. Oh, Dream, can I help you with that?
That would be nice.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
And I will scramble around looking to see if there's chitinous pieces anywhere.
There are claw marks very similar to the blue slot. And you guys have gotten good enough at looking for it at this point.
7.
Specifically looking
Thank
for
you.
it. That you do find flecks of it in its claw marks.
Keep that book.
It's
Are you
in
okay?
I feel better. Time has helped.
How are you looking?
My urine will probably be bloody later.
Fair. If it remains that way, I hope you get it checked out.
How are you
I
looking?
hate the
otherwise?
doctor. I am half. I have healing. I have a healing word, or if we take a short rest, we'll see.
This place suddenly does not feel like home anymore. If you would like to be above ground.
I'm gonna say something possibly upsetting. Do we think Dresimir maybe knew that was happening, or had anything to do with that happening,
No.
or is that just following us?
I think it's us.
Okay,
No.
I just had to clarify for my own.
No. No. No.
Why would it attack after he left?
Because we found the book we're looking for or that book?
I want to look through the book that I found and see if there's anything in there about what we just saw.
It'll take 10 minutes.
Let's do it upstairs.
Okay.
Take a short rest.
Or if you want, you can put your hand on one of the tall folks' shoulders and continue to read the book as we exit.
That could work.
I thought she was the tall one.
I mean, you're all tall to me.
So if I try and read
As
it,
you say that, Nashazi grows to your same height. You can put your hands and I can guide you.
That's almost unsettling.
I'll have to use
Hey,
my
at least I didn't grow the beard today.
You have mage
mage hand turns the page.
hand. Think like a wizard.
I don't think like a wizard.
Wizard.
So you guys go upstairs,
Think like we
and then you're
I'm reading.
reading the book.
just like
I'm
Buffy
trying to read the book.
Holly.
Yes.
All right. So, during his time as administrator, Director Quinthorne discovered creatures lurking off campus called mage hunters. The tome provides sketches of chitinous plates matching those the characters have found. The tome states that a pair of mage hunters break with their allies to hunt specific individuals who catch their attention.
Well, that sucks.
So, yeah.
So we're specific individuals.
Does it say how to stop it? Continuing to happen?
Looking between the oddities that are each of us.
Looking down at everyone.
Yeah, we are specific individuals.
Do
Nice.
you keep studying the tome?
Yes. Very interesting.
Director Quinthorne also wrote about a student who practiced bizarre magic while attending Strixhaven during Quinthorne's tenure as an administrator 200 years ago. This student used magic to siphon energy and life from creatures. The tome describes strange magic's lingering aura, which is identical to the magic the characters have observed. This student was censored repeatedly for breaking the university's bylaws and was expelled. The tome states that a student left and never returned to campus. The name of that student is blacked out or illegible in all mentions. Attempts at restoring the name, magical or otherwise, are ineffective. I should have read that part.
As we attempt magical methods.
Yep. I'm like, this isn't working.
Sorry, you guys. I got really into reading the
It's okay.
sentence. I was like, I should stop reading. I was like, what if it's something important?
Okay.
I'm just really happy that you guys finally got the information.
Here.
We should drop this off.
Yeah, I think that's important.
At least we're completing one task.
That was
Done.
the check.
Done.
On the cellular scroll.
So I guess take Wheel and Woe a sketch to the professor.
When you arrive at Professor Blackstone's office, he goes, "You found it! I've put in so many requests for it. I knew somebody had just left it on a table or something.
It got shoved behind another book.
You know, you'd think they would have a robust magical system tagged to the book specifically, not just the places they are put.
I've been telling Nishazi to put that in the suggestion.
Right? Like, what?
Did you attend one of my lectures where I mentioned it before?
I don't
You just don't seem like you would have very practical solutions to problems.
That's valid.
You missed Practical Solutions 202?
I think I slumped through that.
So honestly, that class is abysmal. It's just cast fire over and over.
Can I retake it?
But what about room size?
You know, it just goes to show that you can't always believe everything that you hear from certain students.
What do you mean?
Your rival?
I know. I want them to explain it.
I can't remember their name, is what I'm kind of like fishing
Oh,
for.
Rubina
Is it
Larkingdale?
Rubina?
yeah, Rubina.
Okay. Well, Rubina had told me that.
I'm sorry, no, it's Talana.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's Rubina, but.
Talana Kapul. Capulet, I don't know.
I just, I might have been too judgmental of you, young sir.
It's okay. It happens.
He was really instrumental in finding the book, especially when we were attacked afterwards.
Attacked?
The astrolabe came to life.
It's very rare for students to be attacked on campus.
Black tentacles came out of the orb.
I was very badly injured.
It was just-
Oh, are you still?
I feel okay.
He reaches into his and he produces a tin of cookies.
I feel better.
The rest of you who are attacked by a horrible monster, would you like cookies? As
I would.
the only thing that my salary allows me to.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wasn't attacked, but can I still have it?
I thought you said you were instrumental in destroying it.
I mean, it didn't attack me specifically. But
We
I helped kill
we
it.
did help get rid of
Here.
the monster.
For that, you deserve a special reward. And he hands you 3 paper birds. Now, I don't expect to see these during my exam.
No.
That being said, you guys all will do just fine.
Eats a cookie.
We will continue to study hard.
Or not as hard as usual.
His nose mustache.
Yes.
Giant wing. What? Like, is this a human?
It does not tell me, so I don't know. In my head, he's a tabaxi.
I love it.
Because you got to tell me if any of them are ever dwarves.
I will let you know if it's a dwarf, okay? I guess Blackstone, it could be a dwarf.
It's whatever. It just
Why does it matter?
He just turns to you.
don't
You
worry
know,
about it.
suddenly I find you more appealing than I did before.
No, I just have advantage on.
I know.
Okay.
Did
not
you
trying
grow a
to.
beard?
I'm not trying to hit on him. No, I did not grow a beard today.
All right. With that, unless you guys want to do anything else, the next event is your symbology and scrivening and symbology exam for the spell Augury.
I am.
Fantastic.
Zindi kind of wants to go find out what's going on with Drazimir and just if he's okay or if he sicked a tentacle astrolabe on us for some
I mean,
reason.
you know where his dorm room is. You've been there.
Oh, you've
followed
been
you.
there.
Sure. It's just
Sit down.
for what?
Ignore me.
Who is it?
It's Zindi.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm out at the moment.
He's out.
I think he's lying.
Wait, did you
Drazimir, are
take
you
Dream
being...
with you?
I followed
You're
him.
fine.
Drazimir, are you being held hostage against your will?
No, I just
Not once.
this is a
but yes.
recording. It's a magic mouth spell.
He's clearly under some distress. Step back. I'm going to destroy the door.
Step back.
Eldritch blast the door, I guess.
The door goes flying off the hinges.
Oh, okay. I'll roll for it.
And you see Drazimir in a nest of papers, and he goes like, "No, Dream, that no, I'm gonna have to fill out a form for that.
Where is your capturer?
There is no capture. I told you I wasn't home.
But you are home.
No, it's all an illusion." He goes like this, and he like goes into invisibility.
Are we there with them?
I thought it was just the two of them.
Okay.
Then he sees your face, and he comes back in.
Okay.
I wasn't ready yet.
Did you leave a horrible tentacle astrolabe for us to attack us downstairs?
Not that I'm aware of. What's a tentacled astrolabe? Could you draw it?
I will try.
He draws. He helps you out by drawing an astrolabe. So this is what an astrolabe is.
Correct. And then here are where the tentacles came out, and it was about the same size. You know the one at the north wall, the
Yeah,
larger
yes,
one?
yes, the
Yes,
larger
that
one,
thing. And so, and I'll describe it and I'll add details and what I remember of it.
No. I was studying right next to that thing. I was actually quite relieved that it didn't attack me when I was on my own.
Well, it hurt.
It hurt you? Is it dead?
It's dead.
Good.
Nishazi.
Expect no less from the most battle-capable group of students on campus.
Well, it's kind of
Against our will.
We keep finding battles. This is not what I thought university would be like.
They should pay us for this.
Well, I might as well tell you what I found.
What did
Well,
you find?
I was trying to make it a surprise.
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Well, I mean, Dream's going to ask me about it regardless.
Well, I feel like I am now convinced that you are not being held captive, so if you'd like to keep your secrets, I should support that.
Zindi, you know how you've been struggling with your feelings of belonging at Strixhaven due to being a furball and out of your element?
Well, I do break things a lot and, ducking down and, yeah.
Well, and he slides a like drawing of a painting of a furball. And then he goes, and these are historical records. I'm 85% sure that Director Quinthorn is your ancestor.
What?
Yes. Apparently, most of the time he used magic to hide his furbolgness because he also felt that took place. But this is the only portrait of his actual shape. And from Quinthorn, it seems he married into the Sage Vales about 50 years ago. So he would be your great-great-grandfather. Great-great-great? Some degree of great.
I see the resemblance.
I'll pull out the book.
It's his book.
This is amazing. This is very coincidental. This is
You're a legacy.
oh.
What do you call it when legacy? Yeah. So
This is my school.
I just wanted to surprise you with it because I know you've been having those feelings lately.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm only 83% sure because there's a cousin here who I can't find in any of the records. A Blipley?
Ripley.
He would be your uncle. An Uncle Blipley?
Sorry, the name is just. I tried to hold it. Oh. Maybe it's a misspelling. I do have a great uncle Dipley.
No, that's his twin brother.
Ripley. Oh,
Apparently,
Uh-huh.
he teleported himself into a volcano.
that's why we don't talk about him.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it. No.
We will talk about it, please.
But if he didn't have any descendants, then you aren't related. But I'm still looking into it.
Well, I didn't mean to ruin your surprise, and it is a very lovely surprise.
More concerned about my door.
Oh, okay.
I have no regrets. Goodbye.
I'll mage hand and just kind of prop it back where it's meant to be.
Yeah.
See you later, and I wave, and I'll follow
Bye.
Dream.
Close the door and it falls back.
Yeah.
into the hinges.
And then he just sighs to himself. For the love of a woman.
Ah, Blipply.
All right, we're into the studying phase now. If anyone,
Maybe take a break.
Oh,
so I need your guys' study rolls and how you are studying for the test.
oh gosh.
Um,
What do we have
so
this roll?
yeah, what do we?
So you choose a skill that you're using to study with, and then you make your study check. And then that gives you either a reroll during the test. You can pull an all-nighter, which gives you disadvantage on both rolls, but you get 2 rerolls. Or you can attempt to cheat during the test.
Weren't
then-
we told not to study too hard?
He hinted that he was going to do unethical things to help his students.
I'm gonna study very minimally then, as I would like to study with Lorene,
Okay.
and my
Lorene looks at you as you ask her to study. I'm not taking symbology and scrivening.
Well, do you want to hang out anyways?
Sure. Want to make out?
Yeah,
On the water?
absolutely.
So you're not studying.
He's studying the inside of Lorene's mouth.
I'm studying the ways of tonsil hockey, and trust me, I'm winning.
Just remember, every hour I have to recast Waterby.
I can help.
Are you occupied, or would you like to study together?
That would be nice.
I think that would make sense.
Maybe we can.
Cindy, I was hoping you would study with me this evening,
I mean,
privately.
Well, I'll find Mina.
this is drafting.
Javanesh told me to say this. You won't get much sleep.
Woof.
Well, I mean, I don't much.
Don't pull an all-nighter. He's already going to curve.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't know if
Oh,
you need
is
to
it
stay
curved?
up all.
He told me
evening
to then
studying.
wink at you and wait for you to blush. You
That's
won't get
fine.
much sleep.
Well, I think, but I mean,
Mm,
it'll be fine because we're.
And then he said, if both of us are confused, we are to ask Nishazi.
It's an exam.
We're still confused.
So when two people like each other very much,
They study really hard together.
Yeah.
but that's not the only thing that can get hard.
After
I
they
know.
ace their exams.
That's true. I mean,
And
because the next
Relief
class.
only comes from a job well done.
That's true. And the next
All the
class,
time.
the next class will be harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Nishazi. And we'll
Thank you
go
for the
on
clarification.
and we go to a study room.
No. What just happened?
I love your boyfriend, but this is going to happen. It cannot get in the way of studying for exams. She could get pregnant, or worse, expelled.
I forgot Casimir was Nishazi's boyfriend.
No.
No,
Javanesh.
Javanesh.
Nishazi's boyfriend.
Drazimir's my
The horny owl.
boyfriend.
is
That's right.
Nishazi's boyfriend.
Wait, so who is Cindy about to sleep with?
I'm not
Driving.
sleeping with anyone. We're studying. We're
Oh,
both
I
off
mean,
into a study
You're
room.
not
Sorry,
going to
I'm-
be sleeping. So.
I'm not. I don't mean to jump to conclusions, okay? If it was a cliff, I would have fallen. Okay, there.
Drasimir knows the importance of getting a good night's sleep after.
This
There you
is
go.
this
That's
is my
Drasimir.
this is my parent, my love.
That's right.
Okay.
Happy
Drasimir.
Okay, it's kind of adorable.
Is
Love
it?
the glasses.
Right?
And they're
He's
both
a
big.
little bit horny.
Just a tad.
That's a lot.
All right, so you two are studying together, so you have advantage. You're
Yeah.
studying with Jasmine,
friend.
so you have advantage.
Yay!
So we have to attach this to a skill that we have to do?
Yeah.
I would like to persuade someone from the class to teach me everything.
If that fails, you're more than welcome to study with us.
And what was the class again?
Scrivening and symbology augury,
Okay,
which I think you have that spell. Don't
I
you?
don't know.
Cindy doesn't
I
candle
mean,
keep.
she automatically gets.
I'm taking that class.
Let me look at my spell.
Right, so make a persuasion check. Hank.
Yeah, in this one, I don't think I have my.
That's a net 20.
All right, so
Well, I do
you
have
get
my
one
wisdom.
reroll during the exam. So you might want to notate that on your card. Dream and Gimbal, do you want to go ahead and give us your advantaged study check with whatever skill you're choosing to use? Remember, history is memorization. Arcana is understanding like the theories.
I'll do Arcana.
Can I do performance and then I
Divine.
perform? Good.
Yay!
Nice. I got 13. Yeah.
That's the highest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have failed. your study check.
That's fine. That's fine. So you can't really.
17?
That passes. You want to
I got
pull an
double
all-nighter or just go into it?
Can I do
No, I'm
anything?
okay.
I was like, can I do anything to help with that?
You got advantage. That's how you're helped.
I got double 10s.
But you still got 17.
And my 10 was my own.
You're not studying. You get no advantages. Make sure you put down one reroll on your card.
Okay, so I do have my wizard's quill and an awakened spellbook.
Okay.
So
You're not going to be able to use those during
Right.
the exam.
well, I know.
Oh, I
but
thought you
were
were
saying
studying
that
with.
I am. You were just saying that you thought I had scrivening and
No. Augury, the spell augury.
augury. Oh, okay, not in this one, no.
Because the exam is on the spell augury.
Oh, I was gonna do. I'm sorry. I was gonna say history.
Okay.
Okay. So my highest is 23.
You study just fine.
Yay.
And then those of you with beloved, keep in mind after every long rest you get a inspiration per beloved that you have.
Do my anti-study habits for this test affect that? Because I have her as a close friend.
Who?
Lorene.
Marine, is that a 2 or level 3?
3.
So you have a beloved, so you do get inspiration.
Oh.
Okay.
I just met my
It was
onion.
that day.
I met my onion boy once, but we haven't really progressed yet. We're taking it slow because he smells like onions.
Delicious onions.
Yum.
Raw onions? Caramelized onions?
Jane soup.
Raw onions.
And Lorene's
Very
boon
cute,
is
though.
she helps you slip away unnoticed from anywhere on campus.
Yeah, it helps me escape.
All right. Now it is time for the testing phase. Everyone has written down any rerolls that they have.
Yes.
No one is attempting to cheat,
No.
and no one's pulled an all-nighter, correct? All right. So your first check is on augury tools and methods, choosing the most effective tools and methods for casting augury, and this is a history check.
Is it? It's a D20.
It's your history skills.
That one went away. So
Oh man.
I'd like to use my reroll.
same.
She hiccuped right when it was rolling.
And I lost one to the ground somewhere.
Almost.
There it is.
is.
11.
All right, so that's a failure for this part.
8.
All right, that's a failure. Failure.
21.
Oh, passed.
What do I mark on the sheet again?
So there's little. Somebody show me their card.
It's the D4s, right?
Yeah, the D4s.
This is test number 3.
Yeah, test number 3.
I borrow
Year 2, test 3.
for the D4s. I mark a check mark on the 1st one. Woohoo!
16.
Why don't you also?
Fuck this shit.
All right, now interpreting wheels and woes, reasoning out meaningful interpretations of cryptic scenarios paired with the result of auguries. This is an insight check.
What?
Oh,
I would like to use one of my
I'd like to phone a friend.
insight die because I haven't used it.
All right, add D4.
It's not going to help a lot. Okay, 15, which is probably still failure.
Failed. What did you get?
6.
Fail.
19.
Pass.
5.
Fail.
Natural one.
Fail. All right. If you failed the exam, meaning you failed both tests, you now pass instead. You may select 1d4 and check it off for extra credit. If you pass the exam, you ace it instead. So for you who got 1, you aced the test. And then if you aced the exam, which nobody did, you would get 3 student dice instead of 2, as you did particularly exceptional.
Can I borrow your pencil when you're done?
Of course.
Do I
Yeah.
mark anything?
So basically, you add 1 check.
Okay, because I passed 1.
So if you passed 1, you now aced it instead of passing.
Oh,
Do
I
I-
get 3 then?
No.
Or what?
It's just 2.
2.
Do I mark anything for acing it?
Yeah, so you would do more checks right there.
So
One
just be
more.
you should just have 2 checks in the 3 boxes.
Okay.
So I've been doing like a half hash to show that I have it, and then when I use it, I've been using it.
All right. So
And those skills are insight and history.
insight and history.
Okay.
So walking away from this test particularly defeated.
I got 1.
Gimbal is horrendously depressed
Mm-hmm.
You still passed.
because he curved. I am Gimbal Ralnorth, the breaker of curves.
I don't know, guys. The first section was really easy. Like, there weren't even questions.
It knows.
Did I take a different test? Like, there.
You'll do fine.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. The first part was really easy. The second part was quite hard, and I kind of just
Which
wrote
is
letters.
Terrible because you're a wisdom caster, so that should have been the easiest test.
Can we drink heavily now?
Oh, okay.
Celebratory shots for you. Fail shots for us.
What is failure but just an opportunity to learn and grow?
I don't think it's gonna help. But
I think very highly of you, Gimbal. And you, Dream. And you, Nash.
Gimbal spontaneously gains the ability to cast Power Word Kill in that
one
moment.
time.
There you go.
As you say that you think highly of me, Gimbal will walk up and like ball hug into your legs.
Aw.
You're buying the first round. You aced the test, fucker.
That is fair.
I mean, he is here in scholarships. That makes sense.
Diplomatic.
What happened,
Hello.
Rio?
Oh no,
No,
it's just
shots
like
fired.
it's like shots fired.
Oh.
Like he basically was saying, well, like he's not even on a scholarship, so he gets special treatment.
No, I was saying he's on scholarships. The school's paying for shots.
It's the least the school can do.
Exactly.
I'm kind of here as almost a joke, so
Buddy.
it's okay. I'm making the best of it, and the tribe knows. So
Underwater fucking makeout session.
I guess you would have told him about that.
That's kinky.
I feel like I would also learn better this way.
Underwater. I do have
In the arms of someone.
water breathing.
yeah, that's how it was done. I can
Hmm.
I can breathe underwater.
But I could only do it a couple of times before I got tired.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay.
If anybody
Being
ever wants to go
tired, how
first,
was last night?
Oh, I mean, studying went fine.
what else did you
Apparently
study?
not well enough.
I think we have to focus on getting you less distracted by Drasimir.
Well, I mean, we had flashcards and everything.
He's a really good study buddy.
I bet he is.
You have to share him next time.
Sure.
Gimbal.
We could do
I
a
never
group
would have
study session.
suspected.
Absolutely.
He makes really good flashcards.
It does. They're color coded and everything. The important words are highlighted with definitions written very small underneath just in case you need it.
And it's amazing with how huge he is, how intricate he could be with the designs.
Are we at the bar by this point?
You were approached by
I walk
Cataris.
away and grab a bottle while they're talking about this.
As you enter, you are approached by Cataris Demelvar.
Hey, Cataris.
Hello, Gimbal. And he gets down on a knee. Grayson told me what happened. What happened? With your exam.
Grayson told you.
Yeah, he's telling everybody.
Oh no.
I mean, the Mage Tower team is currently in the bar trying to steal support away from your team as well.
Heavens, I thought he was my friend.
Gimbal, Grayson has never said a kind word about you once.
Friendly competition.
You know the grumbling gnome in the papers column that he says all those terrible things about?
Yeah?
That's you, my friend. I thought that you were aware and were doing terrible things to him. I'm going to do terrible things to him.
Are we doing terrible?
Take his hand. No. If this is what he needs to feel alive, then let him have it.
Telling everyone you got a 2 on the test.
What's the date?
I just walk up.
One for getting the date right and one for signing your name.
Well, that's just patently false.
I did get the date right. I will.
And then he goes, but I printed my name.
I will walk up to the bar and just buy a round for everybody. in
As
the
you
group.
approach the bar,
Oh, dear.
you hear enthusiastic chanting and clapping as students ring around a group of tables. Standing on them are familiar faces who look like they're about to burst into song. You see Xanther Bowen, Rosie, Talana, Grayson Wildemere, and Quintilius Mendax. Not Mendax, that's your name.
Melantor.
Quintilius and
Melantor.
Quintilius, Antiphian, Melantor.
Yeah.
Melantor.
Caris,
Rosie.
could you help me see over the crowd here?
He puts a hand gently on your buttocks and then lifts you up onto his shoulder.
I'll put an arm on the other shoulder for balance. First round's on me.
I'll get the second.
I'll get the third.
I'm following up behind.
Oh, look, everyone, Grayson calls out. If it isn't the big kids on campus. They think they're going to wipe the floor with us at the Battle of Strixhaven, don't they? Well, we've got something to say about that. We challenge you to a sing-off. We'll crush you in song before we crush you on the free field.
I'll just crush you.
And Cataris looks up to you. You don't have to do this.
If this is what he needs to feel alive, then it is sadder than I thought, and we shall give it to him.
Cataris turns to you and is like, so I have heard your reputation. You'll do something about this, right?
You mean fuck someone up? Yeah.
But, and then Cataris goes, they'll not only rise to the challenge, but I heard that the songbirds of Strixhaven have arrived. And then he will kind of gesture to you guys as a light comes on over you, sitting at your table, not knowing what's going on.
I will slide down off of his shoulder with a flourish, and prestidigitate sparkles as I hit the ground. We have.
Is that supposed to be impressive?
No, it was just for fun. Isn't all of this?
What else would it be? Unfortunately, I had to pass the test on my own merit.
Oh, because you didn't work hard enough ahead of time.
So this is Grayson or this is Quintilius?
Grayson. Quintilius is anime laughing in the back.
Friendliest person on campus.
I'm filled with a sudden urge to crush him.
This will be fun. And then we drink.
Well, if we're gonna sing, maybe we sing one of the songs.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna throw Quintilius way the fuck off.
I think that's a wonderful idea, little lady. As an old lady comes in.
What?
Would it be possible for me to accompany you? I have this old lute.
Oh, of course.
My hands aren't what they used to be.
Of course, grandmother. Absolutely.
We have no instrumentals.
no
This
pun
would be a
intended.
joy.
No pun intended. I said absolutely.
Oh my
Are you
god.
lost?
I'm very lost.
I'm glad we found you.
I met this wonderful man by the name of Brooke Greaves. Oh no, Brodwin Greaves, who told me I should help you out.
Really?
And you recognize the iconic wink of Aurora.
Oh my god. I just start crying.
Why are you crying? I'm just an old lady. Get it the fuck together, Dream.
Can I run over to the bar real quick and just get everyone in the group a shot to get some courage
No,
flowing?
the song has already began.
Oh shit.
Team 1 creates a group performance centered around a body song. Depending on the students involved, at least one NPC sings, which will be Quintilius. And the rest beatbox, hum harmonies, or drum on tables, clap books together, tumble or dance, or perform other accompaniment. The audience is wowed at their smack talking. During the second phase, the lights now come on over you. You need to create a killer performance to win back the crowd. At least one key character must sing, rap, chant, or otherwise vocalize lyrics. Doing so a crowd-pleasing way requires a performance check. The other characters can assist the performance. They can use any skill so long as it makes sense in the context of the sing-off. A character might bench press a huge stack of books to the song's beat while lying on a table, making a strength athletics check, or might leap around gymnastically in time to the song, making an acrobatics check.
Yep, that's you. Kym's gonna have to sing.
I will cast tensors underneath Kym to like raise him into the air, and then I'll like walk ahead of him, making sparks and smells and lights and colors.
You are Arcana this.
Okay.
I could sing black metal.
Would you like to do performance as well to back him up vocally?
Yeah.
Sexy dance. Do it. Do it. Do the
Sexy
sexy
shape-shifting
dance.
dances.
It's not terrible. You can do charisma acrobatics. The sexy dance.
Sexy shape-shifting dances.
Turned on me. It's doing so well.
Can I do
I
performance?
haven't asked for any rolls yet.
Okay.
Can I do performance?
Sure.
Or can I do intimidation?
To dance angrily.
Yes. Yes. At Quentin specifically.
Cindy,
I have no clue what I'm gonna work on. Okay, I have.
you could do history to remember the lyrics of the song being sung perfectly, so that even though your singing isn't that great, at least you're like on point.
I'm going to so I will do that, but it's gonna be more like a speak rap kind of.
You'll do the rap break.
Yep. Because I know it so well.
Okay. Now you may make your rolls. However, the old lady begins singing a pitch perfect, several instrument musical accompaniment, giving everyone using charisma a advantage.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
And we're singing a song from the concert that Quintilius last saw when his mom died.
Debating saying that I wanted to do something with that, but I still want us to do some first. So
Before we start, I go, I I love you guys. Have my back when this inevitably goes sour and he wants to kill me. And then I step onto the floating disc.
We're doing crowd work with this floating disc.
18.
Dirty 20.
22.
Now 20 giving me a 23.
Well,
All right. You needed 2 15s or higher to stomp the other team. And say that you did that
With a
handily.
exceptionally.
Can I, for flavor, say that I used my shape water cantrip a lot to like move everyone's drink around with the beat, so everyone's like trying to not spill and like dance around.
But you could just grab up a bunch of drinks and like have it swirling around you while you sing.
Perfect.
whereas when I'm doing my rap break, I'm like, I know the song or I know the lyrics, but I'm just really soft. like
But you
like
did it
Shy Ronnie.
perfectly.
I wish I had thought.
And then we get to the rap break and like everyone looks to Cindy and she goes and then it goes back to everybody else, the amazing show. Cataris picks you up and spins you around, Gimbal, and goes like, that was amazing.
Which causes me to drop 10 certain. At least it wasn't high off the ground. I feel better.
The musical interlude always lifts the spirits.
Yeah.
The old woman comes up to you, Dream, and kisses you gently on the hand and goes, enchanting as always.
Thank you.
See, Grayson? Oh.
It's not fair. Where did you get that? Who is that woman?
You would begrudge an old woman her entertainment?
My name is Time.
Yes, Grayson. Tell me about how this old woman schooled you in a music competition with her arthritic hands.
You have beautiful eyes.
What?
You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Grayson. Why, of course I do, dearie. But they pale in comparison to the beauty of thine own.
It's so great.
What is going on? Well, at least some of us can academically succeed without blowing a teacher.
Eldritch Blast.
That doesn't help. I've tried.
Counter spell!
Wasn't gonna hit it anyway.
It's like sand goes flying out from Dream, and you just
And I will turn to Grayson and go, everybody gets one.
one what?
I just did that very openly. A counter spell her Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, sorry.
I think Grayson would still take
Oh,
one
sorry.
what?
Oh, she's way stronger than I am. I will try to hold her back one time, but if you piss her off again, I can't make promises.
You mean the cultist waif that was taken in by a nice family and now pretends to be not trash?
Where do you think the insane amounts of power come from? It doesn't come from being a rich boy. It comes from pain, suffering.
Ridiculous.
Sorry, your mommy can't buy your way out of this.
I'm so sorry some of us worked for our fortunes.
Kalana looks over at you, Z, and she kind of like pauses for a moment. Go ahead and reduce your -2 by 1.
Oh, okay. Can I have your pencil?
Of course.
Were you already at 3 with Cataris?
I was at 1.
So you may increase your friendship with Cataris by 1 if you so choose.
You may
Increase your Aurora by 1 if you so choose.
Yay.
So she not right.
She's my beloved now.
Cataris and I were friends with a 2, so I'm really bummed that he just went, eh.
He was there for the cute gnome boy. Okay?
I'm part of his next roleplay costume.
How does Rosie feel about me now that I just let him
Rosie is not aware that you are a rival.
Oh,
You dislike Rosie, not the other way.
okay.
It was like the reverse of me and Grayson.
If you're at a +3 with someone and you're beloved with
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got.
Who are you adding to?
Which makes
Well, no, I've already had them, but Drazimir
Aurora?
and Mina both are at +3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why are you
I just have them
erasing
listed as friend.
that? Oh no, they're beloveds.
Does anything happen? Have to change Quintilius at all?
Quintilius is not emotionally intelligent enough to realize what's going on. They go to their side of the bar with their half of the fans, and then your guys' fans swarm you guys.
I will send a round of drinks to them
Oh, damn, classy.
with a card that says "All in good fun."
And then Grayson will wait until you look at him, and then pour it out while mouthing, "I don't drink swill."
It's not what your mom said.
I don't read lips.
One of the things requested in dictation is creating a puff of wind, and I will splatter it all over his pants.
Oh, win.
I love it.
Gimbal, would it be rude if we sent a shot of firewater over?
To who?
I'm sorry, I thought it was a fire-related accident.
Oh!
No.
First McTalk has many deadly poisons in his office.
I do.
It's always shout.
I have a collection with me.
We'll hold that in reserve.
Very well.
I told him everybody gets.
Your musical
1 point
performance
today.
was fantastic.
I'm gonna get this round for everyone.
And sometime later, Aurora walks in and goes, "Somebody told me there was singing going on," and then she jumps onto a table and gives a mini performance.
One day. I mean,
Is it just me, or does she kind of look like the old woman that accompanied us earlier?
Sometimes I just don't question these.
Do we know that it was her?
I mean, anyone with any kind of emotional
Okay,
intelligence
alright.
would be aware of who it was. I feel like Gimbal is very trusting.
I feel the combination of the almost failing a test and then Grayson.
quite a
Buddy,
You're just not trusting your instincts right now, maybe.
I think you need a nap.
I think I need a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thunked down an empty glass.
But all of your beloveds and friends are there, they're cheering you on, and as you now have 5 members, Javanesh will not be doing Strixhaven with you.
The Battle Royale.
As far as Miranda goes, there were 2 exams this year.
Of course.
She's gonna find out anyway, but I can at least prolong it.
You get a notification on your scroll. Gimbal, on your schedule, it said you had a test today. How did you do?
Oh no.
Roll.
I forgot to plug it in.
He left her on roll.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You know, money problems aside, sometimes it's nice to not have someone breathing over my shoulder while I'm going to school.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. As a thank you for everything you did, and to be honest, you were part of the show. My manager approved me to give you guys these, and she puts 5 little coin pouches with 600
Oh my
pieces
gosh.
in them.
What? Well, shit. How much is it a semester?
800, and you make
Yeah,
250.
Fucking thought.
I think you did the math. That is like 250 gold pieces for the year.
I'll give an extra 100 to the people that are not on scholarships or
Oh.
getting paid for. Is that the 2 of you
And Dream.
and Dream?
Well, Dream School is paid for.
So
I'm working, yeah.
So it's 800 a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I make 250 a year.
So both of you get 700.
Thank you. Amazing.
I will do the same.
What?
Shucks.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I do the same as well because I'd be like, no, you're not. I'm not doing it.
The two rich kids and like the foreigner at the table.
Holy goodness! I'm over 1,000 gold right now.
You can't spend these where I come from.
If you tried to pay for anything with these, they wouldn't know what to do. So it should just get spent here.
And that still leaves us with an extra 400 gold.
Yeah.
So can I pay my school off now?
We can worry about that later. But
I still have 400 gold.
all right. So we have now reached a point in the year where tomorrow is the Battle of Strixhaven, which marks the end of the year. Is there anything you guys want to do, talk to, say before we...
What the heck is going on with this book and all these things and the monsters?
Oh, you also need to choose a mascot. You need to bring your own mascot to the game.
Like the power?
Oh, fuck
Stay
yeah.
the dragon?
Hmm?
What were our choices?
It's one of the 5 school mascots. So Inkling, Quandrix, Serpent Thingy. But if you want to do Fight the Power, he was a... Where are you? Where are you?
It was one of the ones that we have found them
What's
all
the
in
name
there.
of
didn't
your school again?
we? Lorehold?
Statue.
I'm down.
That's cool.
That's the Fight the Power
Fuck yeah, it is.
who attacked you with an Etten moss ball.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Nice.
It's my bro.
I will just thank Cataris for his support when I was at a low moment. And I look forward to attending your next LARP.
Of course.
That's
Ooh, it
You
should be
already
a fun one.
agreed to do an Etten with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although it's going to be a shame not to see the full Ranger get up. You spent so much time on it.
I can show you before.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You're Lorehold, right? No. This is me actually forgetting. Silverquill.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. I know where that campus is. Or you could come to mine.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't have a roommate though.
Maybe. I think Ranger and Wizard's a good combo. I can probably pull something together.
Okay. You want to LARP with me, not just do a cost. I mean, because you just have to do the Etten thing with a one encounter. You don't have to go through the whole thing.
I think it sounds like a fun activity.
I can think of lots of fun activities.
I'll bring a rope. Stars and things.
Oh, yeah. That's what you meant.
Mage Tower!
Tanner, are you sunburned all of a sudden?
Still get sunburned.
Okay.
Oh, Nom's burned something terrible.
That I knew.
I'm
just gonna.
Cindy would like to. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, as we're all hanging out, I'm just gonna put my head on Lorraine's shoulder.
And she's gonna look down at you and goes,
And then I do.
and then she just kind of like runs her fingers through your wet hair.
Damn.
Javanesh kind of sits next to you and goes, "Are we the lame ones?"
Right now, yeah.
Word.
Sometimes you gotta let others win.
Alina, you were saying something?
Well, just like them making out, and I'm just sitting there watching them.
Aurora sits down next to you. You don't have to just observe.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, there are ways to participate.
With them? I
No,
don't think so. I think
not
they are
ex-
monogamous.
Not exactly. There's ways to participate with other people who are subtly trying to. I would like to make out with you.
Okay, so I I don't know how to do that.
I should ask. Do you prefer Aurora, or would you prefer? And then she kind of shifts into like a male version of herself, Aaron.
It is less intimidating when you don't look like Aurora.
Fantastic.
I don't necessarily prefer males.
We can do both.
You didn't tell me you could do that.
Cabinet is like, can you do that?
Yeah.
I thought that was established before. I don't know.
But like just a girl version of you?
I mean, does it right there.
Yeah. I know 2 second years who have been kind of like barking up the tree. You want to get the hell out of here?
Sure, why not?
And so everyone, I mean, Gimble's still there sitting nicely next to Cataris, and like Drasmir is going like, no,
I'm not sure either.
it doesn't seem appropriate.
No.
Would you like to as
Especially
well?
Zindy kind of just like walks away.
And Drasmir follows. Assuming you want to go somewhere more private.
No, she was embarrassed.
Well, he's also embarrassed if you walked away.
So cute.
And then I walk basically back around and sit down.
I managed to not break a sink. This time.
That's wonderful.
Yes. And then ... whatever happens.
I tell Cataris I want to see his bow. So I'm afar, but I think it'd be great to see him.
And he says that he's always wanted to see your mage's staff. Your private one.
Go get him, Tiger.
Anyway, enough horniness aside.
College.
Gimble gets it, and then is. Oh!
Yeah, Gimbal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go.
Great. All right. So the
Moving
next
on.
day, Zindy is still blushing from the side hug she received.
I am I'm not even paying attention to anything. I'm just like wandering around, like looking at flowers,
There's a feather.
randomly laying down and doing snow angels. Like,
the quill.
The quill from his photo.
Yes, it's in my hair now.
We got
Only because I
snow
didn't get it
angels.
back.
dirt angels.
Yep. He's mine now. He's mine.
Are you particularly dry today?
Yes.
All dehydrated?
Yeah.
Done up in
Gimbal will show up with coffee for everybody.
Hooray.
Thank you.
With Cataris.
Thank you.
Croissant?
Please.
Sure.
Carbo loading, important.
Especially after all the lost fluids.
Okay, point of order. That's a terrifying thing to my people. That's not so serious and outside.
I'm sorry. No, not at all. It's
Euphemism.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, got it. I just I
You
need
know,
to be
I'm
sure.
just gonna leave these here because I'm not in the room with you guys. I'm just gonna, you know.
Sorry, I just I wanted to make sure everybody was
Very fair.
Boundaries are important.
Only water loss for the more carbon creatures.
The last day of the term has finally arrived, and it's time for you to crush your opponents at Mage Tower or face ignominious. Thank you. I've never seen that word before. Defeat. You've prepared all year for this. The Battle of Strixhaven is upon you. Gathering your gear, you hustle towards Strixhaven Stadium. Time to show everyone what you're made of.
All right.
As you enter the field, because you have to enter the field to get to your locker room, the Strixhaven Stadium is enormous. The circular, bright green field is covered with small hills, and 40-foot towers rise up on either end of the field. The surrounding bleachers stretch 50 feet into the air. 5 spires each fly a flag of the Strixhaven colleges, and the 6th flag flies a banner displaying the Strixhaven star. Before the game, both teams and their mascots are expected to stay in their respective locker room. It's like, so the stone guy you got there is like, so here's what I'm thinking. We destabilize the economy by filling it with useless baubles that I make out of my butt.
I think that's
Interesting.
an incredibly interesting idea, but how do you think we could do that on the field?
What are you talking about? He said that we were coming here to destabilize capitalism.
In a roundabout way, we got to win this tournament first.
An organized sporting event?
Yeah, we got to win this so we gain
You
popularity.
mean the sleep mask that they put over the eyes of the masses?
I've been saying a barter and trade system needs to be brought to the masses. It's almost
What is
foolproof.
property?
Exactly. What is property but just a shared space on the earth?
Is
Okay,
it
but
too
I-
late to switch to the ink?
Okay, but again, if we win this, we gain notoriety, and then our message can get out farther.
Who's on the other team?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, a bunch
Assholes.
of rich fuckers.
Grayson Wildemir.
Grayson Wildemir. Quintilius.
Oh, Quintilius is actually kind of nice.
Grayson Wildemir.
Grayson Wildemir. You know he's going to be president someday?
If he
Like, fuck, he
loses
is.
today, maybe we could stop that.
We could assassinate. Yeah, stop that.
We could assess how well that's gonna happen.
I like that you think big.
Yeah, let's get pumped.
Roar!
I'm going to stand in one place.
I'm a street guy. Roar!
Cindy's just like, roar! I don't know.
Times like this, you need thaumaturgy, you know?
Yep, totally.
So, before the battle begins, you have to go out onto the field and meet with the other team. Each of you sat across from your rivals, with the exception of Dream, who has made no enemies somehow.
I don't have a rival anymore.
Well, but she's still across from me.
Rosie's
and
indifferent
across
to
from you
me.
is Xanther.
It's cute.
He's the fire genasi.
I love to hate him. Perhaps.
I did not mean to do what I just did.
It reminds me of the Nightmare King. I would love to hate
I feel like he and Kime could be steamy.
him.
Both pretty straight, so
Yeah, just but fire and water.
when they shake
Have you
hands,
been
there is
reading
a
my
little bit of
fanfic?
steam. It's called Fire and Nice. Good job today. In advance.
This is Rosie.
You're supposed to shake hands.
Good. Good job today, Rosie. No matter what happens.
And don't worry, when you lose, just try and like take it with dignity. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. Like sometimes you have to fail in order to like truly grow.
Just remember that yourself too. That's just good advice to have.
Is it? I mean, I think if I said that to a girl, no one would be upset.
If you lose, it's not the end of the world.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
As long as you're
I'm trying to
trying
tell
your
you
best.
this. I'm trying to tell you that if you lose, it's not the end of the world.
Thank you, Rosie.
You're welcome.
He's got very gnomish sensibilities.
Really? Because he seems kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
Quintilius shakes your hand and goes, "Oh, I'm not sure. Do I just grab a finger? It's so large." Try not to crush anyone.
I push harder on his hand.
Ow! Talana shakes your hand and goes, "Nishazi."
Alana.
That's it.
That's all I give back.
And then Grayson gets down offensively low to shake your hand.
I also squat. I don't know what we're doing.
I just wanted to make sure you were comfortable.
Is it a custom among your people to make people comfortable?
Not particularly. I'm going out of my way to get as low as I can for you.
I lay down on the ground and like
You're not going to be a good sportsman about it. And he stands up and he walks off.
I have my hand out so the entire crowd can see that my hand is still out.
And then Xanther goes, shakes your hand. I feel like something's going on. Like, I joined this team because, like, I'm real athletic and stuff, but, like, everyone on my team, like, doesn't like your team. Well, except for Rosie, but she likes everybody. So, I'm gonna go, grrr, mean noises.
Bye.
I will give Rosie like a little like discreet high five as we cross paths.
If you lose, it's not the end of the world.
I'll make it Quinton.
Quintilius? He
I,
kind of looks at you. Like, walks up.
in the locker room, could I have cast Mage Armor?
I would remember
Oh.
that this
Trying to
is
remember.
Mage Tower again, so like we'll make checks.
Okay.
And then
It's okay.
but it's not actual combat.
Got
Your
it.
actual stats are good.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before the battle begins? Any roleplay you guys want to have with each other? You guys want to psych each other up? Give like a fancy speech or something?
Just remember,
Good.
we all made out with someone last night.
And there is somebody on the other team that we were all going to humiliate. And it's going to feel so good.
Well, I just want to say, I mean, no disrespect, but I've never been so attracted to you.
This is why I couldn't find out I had a rival until
I love how Gimble gets a villain arc in both stories.
I will be gracious in my victory.
Back to the bone, baby.
Just because you're nice doesn't mean you can't be a dick, too.
You can just give a good go team if you want. You don't feel pressure.
Yeah, a good go team. I'm gonna like specifically high five everybody, like with vigor and enthusiasm, and just be like, guys, I'm so excited.
It's wet.
Sorry, like I said,
No, it's great.
I'm very excited. And then I like slick my hair back, and it's all tied up, and I'm ready to go. And I like go to rip my shirt. I'm like, wait, never mind. But you get the point.
It's expensive.
I asked Drasimir to meet my family.
Immediate just back to
That fit right in.
go us. Go team. Freeze frame at the top.
Oh wait, I'm down.
How are you guys doing that? The mascot.
Don't ask question.
And then
Weird.
we'll get back to a barter and trade system later.
Yeah. Down with the system or whatever. Like, just fuck Grayson.
You hear that, everybody? On 3. Fuck
But
Grace.
Only figuratively.
1, 2,
And
3.
emotionally.
Fuck Grayson. Figuratively and emotionally.
I like our team cheer.
And in his dreams.
And then the statue winks at you. Yeah. Just ask for the roses when it's time.
I like roses.
Insane. I think I fell in with the wrong crowd on this one.
It's my fault. We should have gone.
Or a pest.
I'm like,
Or one of the little circumcised worms. Uncircumcised worms.
Oh goodness. We did what we thought was best.
just burn extra bright when they try to grab you.
Professor Sharkbeak overwhelms all conversation, even flooding into the locker rooms. Students and teachers, staffs and friends, welcome to the Battle of Strixhaven. Today, 2 teams of Strixhaven's finest will battle for the right to call themselves champions. They've practiced and you've waited. Now let the game begin!
And I start running out,
Yay.
even if I wasn't supposed to.
Okay, so you can take the map off. I don't think we'll really be using it, but
I'll start your beard today.
By the way.
Running out, I'm gonna make sure to like high five every person's hand that's got their hand out. Run back to the other side and get everybody.
Following it up with the mage hand.
there's one particularly enthusiastic squid that is wearing a T-shirt that says "Kind for President." Or vote for Kind. That's what it is. Vote for Pedro.
I'll
Vote for
be like,
Kind.
it's time for kind.
It's time
Oh,
for
that would have been smart, but he's just a squid.
You know what? Support is support is support.
I love
I mean,
it.
he traveled all the way from your hometown.
Yeah.
Yay! That's so cute. Hope he's not crying out.
Nah, Bully Ray can take care of himself.
When you meet at the center of the field, she snags each of your mascots, flies it to the southern end of the field, which is your guys's.
Okay.
It flies there to the north end of the field. And then she returns to the center field and reminds you that magic is allowed, but harming other participants, the mascots, the audience, and the facility is not. After a breathless pause, she blows her whistle and the game is on. So, just to remind you real quick, Mage Tower, you guys just pick what you're going to roll for your team. The other team rolls what they're going to roll for their team. If you use a first or second level spell, it gives advantage to a member of your team. If you describe how you're using it to give advantage to your team, to one of your rolls. And then if you cast a third level or higher, it's considered a successful ability check for that phase. All right.
Okay.
There are 3 phases. So their team will roll a series of d20s. Your team will roll a series of d20s. And then whoever has the most d20s will, Margaret, keep track. You're so good at that.
Yeah.
The score.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
No, nothing.
So everything kind of happens at once. So you guys will tell me. Oh, is that really how it's supposed to work?
Getting clarification.
Yes, I am trying to. I'm sorry. You
No,
guys
you're
talk amongst
fine.
yourselves. Do more trash talking.
They're going down.
Who looks dumbest on their team?
Grayson.
Center.
I don't know if
Not
that's
really.
even-
No.
So you guys are gonna make 2 checks
Okay.
per phase.
I don't
Okay.
think Rosie's that smart.
Rose's got the other one. It's like Evil's actually not that smart. He's the slowest one.
Look at how dumb Xander is. He's so dumb, but like also kind of cute, right?
Yeah, he seemed really nice.
Yeah, he did. He didn't understand why there was so much rivalry going on.
Yeah, I'm glad that he hadn't.
That's why I think he's dumb.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm just glad he didn't fall into that crowd. Aside from Rosie, they're terrible.
No, yesterday the bar kind of showed me a lot of their true colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love you, Kyle.
Okay, so I have the clarification needed now. So how it's going to work, or how they want it to work, is it will be specific skills.
Okay.
So
So
Pick
skill
her,
check.
you're gonna tell us the skill.
I'm going to tell you the skill. Now you can use spell casting in place of skills, but you get to decide as a group. You don't have to just roll. But the first roll is going to be a dexterity acrobatics check to dash past the opposing team and grab their mascot.
I have an idiot.
Okay.
Vortex warp. That's
What level spell is that?
2nd or 3rd.
Okay, so any first or second level spell you cast, if it makes sense to the check in question, you have advantage on an ability check made during the game. A member of the character's choice has advantage.
Okay.
And if you cast a 3rd level spell, you automatically get.
I would like to 3rd level it.
Okay.
Everyone's cool with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
you can willingly fail to save. And if I cast at 3rd level, you get 30 extra feet, so it's 120 feet. I can.
It's more than enough to get across.
I was either going to Misty Step or Counterspell, but I don't know if they're going to start casting it.
Well,
can
it
also
doesn't
Misty
matter
Step.
if you spend the spell. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I can also Misty Step. I can Misty Step, or is Wild Shape allowed?
You Misty Step or Wild Shape.
But
Counterspell.
all it does is let you use that creature's stats for the roll. Does that make sense?
Oh, that does, yeah.
If we use something that has a save, do they get the save?
No, that's not really how it. Like this is very simple. It's very simple.
Okay, because what I was planning on doing was trying to pick the dumbest member of the team as far as Gamble assessed it, and use Phantasmal Force, because Phantasmal Force is optional damage. It says that it only causes damage provided that the illusion is a hazard or could logically deal damage. So if I put them in like a padded little space where they think they can't move, doesn't do damage.
I'm not going to comment on any of your choices.
Okay.
So we have to do, so the first step of the plan is to,
And remember, if you're casting anything lower than 3rd level spell, you're giving advantage to another player. So keep that in
Okay.
mind.
So I will do Counterspell this first round.
Another point for your team.
Okay. So, gosh, what are we gonna be?
how much is left in this first round? What else do we have to do?
It's a dexterity acrobatics check.
Okay.
Oh, we automatically succeed.
You did.
Right.
Because you're
And I
doing
get
an
one.
automatic third.
Everyone on the player needs to make a check of some kind.
And then you're doing
Oh,
I
dispel
succeeded.
Yes.
and counter spell, so 2 points
Yeah.
automatically.
And I will use my first level Thunder Wave.
All of your spells are 3rd level.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's another
Okay.
point. But keep in mind that you only have 2.
It's an acrobatics check, this one?
Mhm.
Should I just, because I have a +5 to acrobatics.
If you Wild Shape, can you get
Or
higher?
just go first.
A cat? A cat would have higher dex than you.
That would just make sense then, yeah.
So I'll give you an extra +2 to the roll.
An extra +2?
Yeah, on top of what you would usually
So
roll
plus
for a
seven.
wild shape.
Okay. So let me mark off that I used that wild
Ziggy?
shape.
No clue.
And I don't want to be that guy.
No, that's fine. Okay. So-
Because it's a good chance.
Yeah. Then I'll just do the check. I'll just do
No,
the check.
Did anyone give me advantage or anything?
I don't think anyone casts a spell that gives advantage.
So then, after a +7, I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Then I'll just do an acrobatics check. Oof. No, 5.
Okay. So, and then for their team,
Does 1 success, 2 fails?
Well, we have 3 automatic successes because you guys.
Grayson got a success. Rosie did not.
Can I silvery barbs Grayson?
No, you already cast a spell.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Is any one of them getting advantage?
Not right now. No. They didn't cast any spell. So only 1 point for their team.
Okay.
Okay. Second half of phase 2, it's wisdom insight checks to anticipate the opposing team's tactical ploys. And that will be an insight check.
Say that again.
Wisdom or insight?
It'll be an insight check
Insight checks.
To do what?
to anticipate their. I mean, it gives suggestion of what you're doing, but this next one is an insight check
Okay.
to check out their tactics to anticipate them.
I cast command and make one of them do something different from the plan.
Okay. So that is 1 automatic success for your team.
Can I cast levitate on another one of their?
Okay. What level are you casting?
That's a second.
Okay. So who do you want to give your advantage to?
I'll give advantage to Nashati.
Sweet. All right. And for that phase 2 for their team, they got 2.
We haven't. 3 of us.
I'm just saying the opposing team.
Okay, for 2 successes, I will silvery barbs one of the successes.
So what level spell is that?
First level.
Okay. So somebody else on your team can have advantage.
So
I'll take advantage.
which one has better
I
wisdom?
already have advantage.
Okay, so
I need it.
advantage.
And then Dream did what?
Command.
Command.
You should
They're
get
automatic
automatic success.
Okay.
Command.
17.
Okay, that passes.
Nope.
Okay, so that's 2 points for your team.
Okay.
Right?
And did my silvery barbs undo at all?
No, that's not what we're doing. Sorry, bud.
Dang.
Okay.
I appreciate the
It's
underhandedness, but all right. Now we're into phase 2.
Oh, so there was 2 sections of phase 1?
Yeah, and now we're into phase 2, which there will be 2 sections.
How many phases are there?
3. So now we're looking at intelligence arcana checks.
Okay.
To not be faked out by the opposing team's spells or mock spells.
Can I?
May I cast Dust Devil to cloud kind of what they're doing so that we're not intimidating?
What level spells?
3rd.
Automatic success.
And they're trying to do the same to us, right?
They're making arcana checks, yeah.
Can I cast invisibility on one of us so that they can't see what we're doing?
100%.
Okay, so that's the 2nd level. So who would need advantage on Arcana?
I have a +7.
So do I, but
I have
even
no
if you
pluses and I rolled a 12. I
So,
can use it.
Roll
Yeah.
it again. With the advantage.
Ah! Nope.
18.
And then can I cast Dispel Magic? On one of them?
Yeah. If it's 3rd level, it's automatic success.
3rd level?
Mhm.
And then is 18 a success?
Yes, 16 or higher. I'm sorry.
I got a 16, so I got a success.
Okay. So that's 4 successes all around?
Yes.
Yeah.
They only got 2 that turn.
Okay, so, and then they're cumulative successes, correct?
Mhm.
Okay,
It's just a score.
got it. Cool.
All right. Now it is charisma deception checks to fake out your opponent with spells or mock spells of their own.
Shoot.
Margaret, could you just put down for 5 points as they are counterspelling or dispelling magic the entire point?
That's 3rd level.
They're just blowing their 3rd level wad right now.
They haven't used any 3rd levels so far.
Okay, I'm going to.
I got a 24.
Okay.
24.
I will silvery barbs again to try and ruin one of their things, and I will give advantage to Natch.
Okay.
Let's get it, boy.
What was the skill check?
Deception.
Does anyone need advantage on it?
Yes,
Okay. I'm
I
gonna
have a
cast.
-1.
Well, you just got advantage from.
Right, but I'm gonna do something to give her advantage.
So you're gonna waste the
But you
other
would
advantage.
waste his advantage.
You only get an action or the spell. You can't have
I
both.
thought we were doing both.
Mm-mm.
That I'm very confused then.
So you can either cast a spell or you can make the ability check.
Got it.
And they're counterspelling everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it's all narrative. They're casting 3rd levels.
Okay.
They're
I'm
all
just gonna
really
roll
good.
that so we get deception.
Dumb if I didn't use my last 3rd level spell slot.
16.
Can
Full
I
success.
Okay.
just cast Water Walk to make it look like I'm like doing something super cool?
Water walk specifically gives you the ability to walk on water, so I would say that that's kind of weird. But do you have any other spells in that same slot?
Yeah. Another Dust Devil or
Yeah.
Is that a 3rd level spell?
Are
And
you
then,
keeping track of MVP?
Oh, no, I was just keeping track.
okay, and then I guess I'll just try and do the
Deception.
deception check, which is
Cast
at
a mock
-1.
spell.
I don't have it.
Dream Wraith like lets out with like magic at Grayson as if she's gonna kill him with magic. And he's just like, oh fuck!
Got a 1.
Yeah, I got 2 -1 is 1.
Rough.
So
So we had 5 the first round, 6 the second round.
It's phase.
yes.
Phase.
No. 6 on them.
No, he's saying you guys
We got 5.
for phase 1, 3 plus 2,
Okay.
and then 4 plus. She has 7 actually.
Yeah, because we got 3.
Because Dream popped a spell. No, Dream passed. He passed. 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should only be 3. Yeah,
Right.
it's 3. Yeah. Anyway, phase 3. You need to make wisdom perception checks to catch a stealthy opponent trying to sneak off with your mascot.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast 3rd levels.
You have any left?
I only use one.
Oh, okay.
19.
Boom.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
I'm gonna take the check. After a +5, I rolled a 9.
Okay. Counterspell.
We saw them last round and we're like,
No.
We can do that shit too.
we're magic.
Okay, so that's okay. What did they get?
4.
It's got 4 and 4.
Okay. That's not bad. We're still leading.
And then the last one, strength athletics checks to wrest the mascots away from them.
Question.
Answer.
Can I use my bonus action sorcery point to recover a spell slot and cast a spell?
Can you use it as a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to create a spell slot.
Then yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to bestow an advantage or receive one because I have a -1 to
Thank
athletics.
you.
I have a 0 to athletics.
Yeah, we're not a fucking athletic group.
What do you have?
I have a -1, but I can wild shape into something.
Okay. So how about we give them advantage with their 0 and whatnot?
Can I wild shape into a bear? Would a bear have a better strength?
What's your strength?
Bear.
I'm at -1.
No, but what's your actual strength?
Oh.
8.
That's mine.
8.
No, mine's 10. Just because I'm a furball.
That's just to
It's helpful.
carry around those hooves, yeah.
Brown bears have a +4. So are you trained in athletics?
No, I still have a -1 to athletics.
Okay, so that would be a +3 as a bear. No, it would be a +4 as a bear.
Excellent.
And advantage.
And then did I get
As
advantage?
somebody like grabs your mascot and you're just like,
They go
Yeah, you
for
both
it,
get
and I
advantage.
fucking roar at them in bear. In bear, I say, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?"
Athletics. I got
I
a
don't think that.
16.
16 passes.
Yay.
No.
I got a 9 and an 11.
+5.
Plus
No,
4,
that's after
yeah.
the.
Yeah, with the 4.
That's after the +4.
Vortex Warp to get one move away, which is 3rd level. So
Okay. 6 for that one, friends.
What did everyone
Yeah,
get?
eight.
She only has 2.
Well, 6 total for the round.
For the
Oh.
For the face.
Okay, well, they got 5
Oh,
this
shit.
round. And they have Solana, who's a football player, Xanther, who's a football player, and Rosie, who's really
Rosie.
athletic. And then Grayson and Quintilius just used their level spells, their last 2.
Saved mine early on.
I only have 2. I spent.
All right, what's the final score? And do it dramatically.
Final score is, what is our team
18.
name? 18 to 19.
we lost.
What? We lost 1 point, guys. Whee!
I'm staying as a bear.
Because of the fucking athletics.
That's why they saved it for last. They're like, you're all casters, you're gonna be squishy.
I wish.
Boo!
Ooh, indeed.
I'm grumbling as a bear and just sitting.
They're going to hold this over us all next year.
His name's Xanther.
Xanther Bone.
I'm gonna like run up to him and just shake his hand and be like, great fucking job. I got your drink after this.
I was having trouble up until the end.
That was awesome.
Sports, I get. Magic, I'm here on a scholarship. Don't tell anybody.
Mum's the word.
Sad.
Oh my goodness.
Wish we could use our abilities and stuff.
I let you use your sorcerer thing.
No, for like other stuff,
Mm.
like giving him like disadvantage on stuff.
Yeah, they just didn't do it. Like, if I had more time to like prep, like if I'd actually thought about like rewriting the rules for it, that might have been fun. But
So
I
you
liked that.
so you take away
It was
advantage
fun.
and
It's
stuff.
just so damn close.
Yeah.
Hey.
We tried.
The whole reason we were getting into this was because of the pot. And at the end of the day, everyone made tuition. We all passed our exam. I think
That's
this year
true.
was a success. And we didn't die.
We didn't die.
And
Oh, we
we
were
made
close to.
Yet.
Scritches.
as you say, didn't die.
Oh fuck
2
me.
creatures slither out of
And there
the
went all my
shadows of the
green.
locker room and attack you. Join us next time on Strixhaven University.
Where none of us have
Yes,
spell slot
indeed.
left.
No.
Hey, Grayson, can I get a hand?
Yeah, here's your hand.
I'm
Good night.
still a bear.
That's true.
I can't ever not be a bear.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my gosh.
And
Ooh.
Other stuff that I just totally.
Thank you.
I'm so tired.
thank you so much to our patrons Sparky, Dosiva, Daniel, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockelman, Beth's Grasp, Eric Fox, and Meepo.
I'm helping. I don't think we have.
Do we have
We
a
don't
tagline?
right now.
No, so we'll come up with a tagline.
Eventually.
Eventually.